Alright, we're doing this from zero again. Because I was rambling too much and yeah, basically that. Oli, hi everyone, this is Kori and welcome to my channel. So this is a little bit of an introduction to this wonderful channel. Basically, this is like a 50 facts about me. So, well done. You already know that if you read below the title, but yeah, let's go. As you heard on the introduction, my name is Kori. Nice to meet you. I was born on August 1st, 1997, which makes me a Leo. My favorite food is kimchi fried rice and the Alfredo Delight pizza from I haven't eaten that in a while. Either of those two. My favorite colors are purple, pink, and peach. I speak 5 languages. My mother tongue is Spanish, English. Well, yeah, the other language is English. And I also speak a little bit of Japanese, Korean, and French. I have 2 dogs. One is Luna, she's the eldest. The other one is Violeta. Luna is a rescue dog. She is mixed breed. I adopted her from a shelter. And Violeta is a beagle. I am from Costa Rica. I am a librarian. So I have a title, a degree, a bachelor's degree in library sciences. I sing since I was around 5 to 6 years old. And my first ever live presentation, or the first time I sang in front of people, the song that I sang was Color Esperanza by Diego Torres. My favorite animal is the coca. I used to have the panda as my favorite animal. I saw a picture of a coca and the panda was dethroned. My favorite mythical creature, it's the unicorn. I actually have some sleepers with some unicorns in it. I got my first tattoo when I don't know how old I was, but it was in 2018. It's this one right here. And I have another tattoo that my sister gave me as a present. My sister tattoos. I'm the eldest of 3 sisters. I have thalassophobia, so I do not like big bodies of water where I cannot see the bottom. I don't know if there's another phobia, but I am terrified of what may what may live in those depths. Either the sea or rivers. I don't know what could come out of the water and grab me, and I hate the thought of it. I play D&D. My main character is a high elf rogue who became a warlock pretty recently. And I got together with certain someone from a game related to D&D. So if you know what game I'm talking about and whom it is, leave it down below. I am a shifter. I'm also a witch. When I was little, I had a trauma with The Grinch, with Jim Carrey's version of The Grinch. I went to see Chicken Run to the cinema, and with my dad and my mom. They played the trailer for The Grinch, and there was this scene where he's grinning when he says that he needs a little bit of social interaction. That grin traumatized me for 3 years. To the point that I couldn't stop crying in the cinema, and I actually, I never saw Chicken Run on the movie theater. I can't imitate the sound that Togepi does on the Pokemon anime. As you can see from the back, I am a K-pop stan. I actually am an ARMY, MOA, and a STAY. Relating to media, I'm a Potterhead. I've been a Potterhead ever since the first movie from Harry Potter came out, so it's been 20 something years. I was 3 or 4 years old, so it's been a lifelong condition. No, I'm kidding. Related to that, I'm actually a Ravenclaw, and if you wanna get more specific, I am a Ravenclaw. I love Percy Jackson. I started reading it actually when I was grown up. I think around like my early 20s. I am part of Kevin 10, which means that Aphrodite is my godly parent, which actually makes a lot of sense. One of the first gaming consoles I ever played with was the PlayStation 1. And from that, it also comes my love for one of my favorite video games, which is Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. Another game that I grew up with was The Sims. So, I still play The Sims till this day. Not so much because adulting, but I would love to play The Sims. I don't know how my computer actually, like, you know, handles me playing The Sims. The Sims 4 with a lot of custom content and mods. I don't know how my laptop has not exploded, but there it is. I am a Marvel fan. I have not read any comics yet, but I grew up with the 90s series. So I grew up watching the Spider-Man series and the X-Men from the 90s, the cartoon. I was a believer on my teenage years, so it was like 12 up until like I was maybe, you know, like 15. No, not 15. Like 2015, that's the thing. On high school, they used to call me Disney girl. This was because whenever I participated on something and I had to sing, I used to sing a lot of, like, you know, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, Taylor Swift. Like, things that were played on Radio Disney. I got braces and I got them removed around late 2016. So it was 3 years, almost 3 years and a half. I love watching anime. My favorite childhood anime actually is Cardcaptor Sakura, and it was one of the first animes I ever watched, or the oldest anime that I ever watched. I don't know how it's called in English, but as far as I remember, in Spanish it was Mazinger Z, and I'm translating it directly from what I remember. I've been wanting to do YouTube since 2015. And it's not until recently, actually since last year, that I got the courage to start making content online just for fun, because why not? And obviously by this point you can realize that I'm a geek. So yeah, that includes that I love Super Hulk, and actually my favorite doctor, here it is. My favorite doctor from Doctor Who is the 10th Doctor / 14th, now that we have David back. Speaking of Super Hulk, some of my comfort shows, that does include Supernatural.
You know who does that? Crazy people!
Another show, Loki. I fucking love that show. I'm really saddened by how season 2 ended, but hopefully they bring him back. Okay, Kevin Feige, come on, bring him back as the Avenger Prime. We need him, okay? We need Tom back as Loki, and not just on episodes of What If, alright? Other comfort shows that I would have, it would be The Owl House. I love that show, don't get me started on that. Oh my god, the animation is so good, and I am so pissed at Disney that they canceled the show and they had to do the last season in 3 episodes. Like, but I digress. And another one that I'm really excited for the next season, and I'm not entirely sure if it already came out, it's Queer Eye. Additionally, I do love Helva Bus, and I'm about to catch up with the first 4 episodes of Hazbin Hotel, so you kind of get where, you know, my right is regarding that. Oh, hi. Another one I forgot. It's Percy Jackson. My dream car, it's 67 Chevy Impala. My favorite Barbie movies, like the OG ones, would be Barbie and the Nutcracker, Barbie the Princess and the Pauper, like a total classic. And ooh, I'm really torn between Barbie as Rapunzel and Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses, although I did watch that last movie when I was a little bit older. My favorite Ghibli movie has to be definitely Howl's Moving Castle. I am in love with Howl, and how when you see the story for, like, you have to actually see the movie several times to understand that when Howl says at the beginning of the movie that he was looking for Sophie, for a while is because he was looking for Sophie for a while. Like, I didn't notice that up until recently when I saw it. I think it was on Facebook or something like that. I was like, oh my god, it is true. He has been looking for her for years because Sophie, like, you know, I'm getting all mad petty over here, but like, I'm so passionate about this because the guy, literally, like, Sophie asked him to find her in the future. And that's what Howell did. He had been looking for Sophie for so many years. And then when he finally meets her for the first time, he says, I've been looking for you. Like, my first ever trip to Costa Rica, or the first time I ever left the country, was back in 2018. I went to Disney World with my dad, his wife, and my little sister, my baby sister. So we went for like a week to Disney World and we met with some family friends. I know how to play the guitar a little bit. I started playing when I was 15 and learning how to play the guitar when I was 15, but I kind of dropped it due to like having a really small pinky that I call the Jim and Pinky syndrome, because we have like really tiny, like, it's really tiny. So there's another one. I have tiny pinkies. I have baby hands. My favorite dessert has to be key lime pie. I am obsessed with the flavor. Going back to games, Pokemon, because I grew up watching Pokemon and I started playing it afterwards. Most of the time I choose a fire type as a starter, so yeah, Charmander is my starter on like the OG games from Pokemon. The first K-drama I ever watched was Angel Eyes. Like, yeah, that introduced me to Hallyu, to South Korea overall, to the language, to the culture, and the music. Also, last one, little weird to end up on this one, but I am pretty sure that I do not have wisdom teeth. Alright, and that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, at least that you got to know me a little bit better, and I do hope to see you on the next video. That it's coming pretty soon, I think. Don't forget to, you know, do the usual, like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. But I do hope to see you on the next video, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, bye.